going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, I just want to start off immediately by saying I am sorry. I'm sorry I've been lacking content. I'm sorry I've been MIA. There's good reason for all of it. It's just kind of I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I haven't really been feeling myself, man. I've been working a lot, getting shit done, making money, and I've just been kind of slacking on the YouTube game, man. But I want to do an update for you guys because I do have a lot going on, and I have been doing a lot behind the scenes without videoing. As you can see, we got all 4 cars behind us. Cobra's in the garage, Subaru's in front of the Cobra, Electra's right there, and then we got Rocket over there. So I just want to give you guys a quick update on everything. I'm trying to get content out. I really am, but it's hard, man. Summer's a busy season. If you guys don't know, automotive technicians, summer's always busy for them. And I have been putting in work, man. Like, we just did a transmission on a Honda Pilot, a 2017 Honda Pilot, doing a heater core right now on a Jeep. Just a lot of shit's going on, man. A lot of shit. And for me to do stuff to the cars, I need to make money. I work a lot, and when I get out of work, I'm pretty tired, honestly. So I have done a lot, though. I promise you, I'm gonna give you guys a full update in this video on every single car behind me, the good and the bad, because, well, be honest with you guys, Reaper, my Cobra, has been a royal pain in my ass, and I will go over that with you guys in a couple minutes. Guys, so I guess we should start off with Electra. Electra, I have been daily driving. She is great. You guys, I think the last time you guys saw this truck was me crashing it, unfortunately. But it's all back. It drives great, straight as an arrow down the road. We did do the offset upper control arms to correct the steering geometry for the leveling kit and everything like that. We have our tow mirrors, they're all wired up and everything. Other than that, man, it stormed like hell yesterday, and I drove through probably about 2 to 2.5 feet of water in this truck. It did not get inside the truck or anything. Took it like a champ, like I would expect. We replaced my WJ with Electra, and it should take it like a champ. So the only issues that I had yesterday were not really Electra's fault, more so the cheapo Amazon third brake light. It started leaking water onto my back seat. So pretty much all I did for that was I just took the third brake light out of there, put some silicone on it, put it back in, and we have no more leak. And then another big thing that I did was I actually bedlined the whole entire bottom of Electra. This was already kind of sort of done, but it was a spray-on bedliner, and it wasn't really good quality, to be honest with you guys. Like, this is like really nice quality. So I did go ahead and I did that. So Electra actually looks very, very presentable now. She looks great. I have zero complaints with Electra now. She looks awesome, man. Looks a lot better than it did before. But that's pretty much all we did on Electra. I haven't really done much. Actually trying to get some wheels and tires, but I ran across the Facebook listing a couple days ago, like 2 or 3 days ago, and the guy had them listed up for $1,250. And I honestly, guys, I had the money for them, and I slept on it like an idiot. They were brand new Moto Metal. I think they were 962s, which is the 5-spoke Moto Metals. They had brand new tires on them, mud terrains, everything, the whole 9, but they were -24 offset. And that kind of like put me off to them, because you guys know my Jeep, and I had -44 offset, which I really do want -44 offset on Electra. But at the same time, man, the price was just so good, and they were brand new wheels, brand new tires. The guy put them on like twice, and then he sold the truck or whatever, and kept the wheels. So I kind of am stupid for passing that up. I could have went and bought them that same day. He wound up selling them like 2 hours after I messaged him. So unfortunately, we still have the stockers, but these tires have a lot of life, man. And honestly, probably didn't need to spend that money. Probably could spend that money elsewhere, especially when we get into the garage and talk about Reaper, because as you can see, Reaper's hood's open, Reaper's trunk's open, and there's just a lot going on with Reaper. That car is just honestly driving me nuts, guys. It really is. But that's pretty much all that I've done on Electra. I haven't really done much, but that was technically a lot, but not a lot, and it just made the truck look so much better, guys. Look at that. Look at how good Electra looks now. I guess we could come over to Rocket. I'm not even gonna uncover Rocket, guys, because you know damn well, you bet your ass, I have not touched this car. And honestly, guys, I'm really upset that I have not touched this car, but I'm actually looking for a set. If anybody knows anybody that has a set, I'm looking for GT40 heads for this car. I have the GT40 lower and upper intakes. My buddy Nick gave them to me, and I need the GT40 heads. And then I could start putting this car back together. We got to do the strut towers on this car and everything, but I need the GT40 heads. I do need to make a junkyard trip, see if I can find them, but if you guys know anyone that has them, definitely send them my way. Willing to give them cash for it, cash in hand, you know, let me know. But yeah, pretty much we need to find a set of heads to get this car up and running. And then once it's up and running, we'll tear the motor back out of it. Like, you know, we'll pull the whole engine, we'll redo the strut towers that are rotted out on it, and then we'll put the motor back in. And this will be a pretty nasty little, you know, car show, cars and coffees type car cruises, whatever, because, you know, that's what I want this car for. That in there, the Cobra is a track car, and honestly, guys, it's really uncomfortable to drive. This is going to be very, very, you know, nice to drive when it's all said and done. So GT40 heads, guys, if you know anyone, let me know. I'll buy the cam brand new, probably do like a B303 or something. I don't want to go crazy with it. You know, I want to make about like maybe 300 wheel with it. I think that'll be a fun, like, streetable car, and it'll get up out of its own way, because we're definitely not doing the stock 225 horsepower, that's for sure. There's no shot I'm doing that. I'll get very bored of it. So we're definitely going to do heads, cam, and intakes on this. So here's Rocket. She's sitting, unfortunately, but like I said, once I get heads, I'll start wrenching on it, and we'll go from there. Guys, that brings us to Scooby, my Subaru, my normally daily driver. But like I said, I've been daily driving Electra. Now, the Subaru, guys, I have done absolutely nothing to it, but my cousin did do me a solid, and he actually detailed this whole car for me. It smells amazing inside. It's very, very clean. I haven't really driven it, so it's still spotless. Still smells good too. But yeah, he went in on this shit, man. He really did. Really appreciate you, Sean, like always. But Scooby, nothing crazy, man. I'm pretty much done with this build. Honestly, the only things I might do is maybe we'll do like a WRX hood or something with the scoop, but I'm not really that concerned about it. This car's getting up there in miles, and it might be time for a new daily kind of soon, sort of. I don't know, we'll see. This car's been very good to me, so probably won't let it go, but we'll see. You know, if a deal pops up, I'm always for deals, you know. But I do like Scooby a lot. Does drive good, gets decent fuel economy. I mean, I have a lead right foot, so can't really say, you know, I get the best fuel economy with it, but it gets decent, that's for sure. So Scooby, doing great like always. It'll fire up right now if I start it, no issue there. So yep. Now, guys, the problem child right here. This thing, man, is driving me nuts, bro. As you can see, we have no alternator on the car. So let's rewind a little bit here. I took this car out on a Sunday just to drive it. You know, I just wanted to drive around, and I had a slight issue. It was fine all day. I was running the AC in it, because if you guys remember, I put AC back in this car, which is on the fence of coming back out, to be honest with you guys. Like I said, that's going to be the cruiser. This is going to be the race car. Race cars do not need AC. Just keep that in mind. So I have my switch all wired up and everything, right? My battery shut-off switch, which I need for the track. As you can see, we have been diagnosing a lot of stuff here. This is the feed that normally goes to my alternator, which normally goes to this leg right here on the switch. As you can see, I have a jump pack. What happened was, when I was out that Sunday, car was fine all day. I go home. I grabbed some food, and I was on my way home. I vape, right? So I was vaping, and I saw smoke in the car, but I didn't think much of it because I just hit my vape. Next thing I know, I'm smelling, and I'm like, that smells a little weird. So what actually started happening was this wire right here, well, not this particular wire because I already fixed it, I've fixed the end of it, started melting. Only the heat shrink on the end of the connector. So I smelled it and I immediately kind of panicked a little bit, got out of the car, came around to the switch, shut the car down. Thank God I had this. And I also have a fire extinguisher over there. So I know we were going to be good, but freaked me out a little bit. So I shut the car down. I thought about it and I was like, maybe the AC with the fan on high is pulling too much of a load for the 6 gauge wire. Now, need I remind you, Moroso, which is the company that makes this switch, recommends 10 gauge wire from your alternator all the way back to the switch, which is a big no-no, man. A big no-no. Realistically speaking, I should have thought about it before I actually wired all this up, but technically speaking, my alternator is a 130 amp alternator. Therefore, I should have 2 gauge wire that goes from the alternator back to this switch. I have 6 gauge. Now, that's not necessarily a problem because you're not at 130 amps all the time. But when you have a lot of loads on, like AC on, full blast, all this, the whole 9, it becomes a problem. Now, I'm not saying it's the problem here because I actually did figure out what the problem here was. Now, if you guys don't remember, I had a battery light on this car when I got it back, when it was wrecked. Well, I put the whole car back together and everything, and I still had a battery light. It just randomly turned off and never came back, which tells me that that alternator that we are missing right here was acting up for a very long time. Now, I am pretty sure what happened, and I'm only saying this because I did measure with the multimeter with the alternator that went bad in the car. I was getting spikes of 18 volts to my battery. So I'm thinking what we did was we pushed too much voltage through that wire right there, all the way to the back of the car, started getting very hot and melted. Now, I have all of this bypassed. Like I said, I was diagging the car because I actually put a reman alternator in and the car still wasn't charging. So I was diagging the car. So I bypassed the wire that goes all the way back to the switch and I kind of just hooked it up like it would be factory. This black wire right here, it goes from the fuse box straight to the alternator. And I'm going to leave it like that till the new alternator comes in, just to eliminate any possibility with the wiring. But I don't think we have a problem with the wiring because it still didn't charge by me bypassing it. So clearly we had a defective alternator, right? So I'm waiting for an alternator to come. These alternators have been hard to come by. If you guys don't know, the Cobra alternators are actually different than the economy line, the pickup trucks, the GT Mustangs. They're all different. The Cobra uses a specific alternator, which unfortunately isn't readily available anymore. So what I did was I ordered the SVE one off of LMR, and I'm just kind of waiting for that to come in. It's an upgraded unit anyway, so it's going to last longer in here and everything. These cars do have problems with alternators, being that they are surrounded by the coolant pipe. They rev high. This car redlines at 7,200 RPMs is when I shift. It's just puts the alternator through a lot of shit, and they do go bad. I've done probably 3 or 4 alternators on this car in the ownership before I bought it back and the ownership after now. So it's just kind of one of those things. It's just a common problem with these cars, man. But it is driving me nuts, man. It really is, because I'm trying to diag the car. I put the reman alternator in here. The reman alternator was very loud. It whined a lot and stuff. It just didn't sound great, and it wasn't charging anyways. So I thought about it and I was like, maybe I really screwed something up when the wire got hot. So I started diagging it and checking this 3-wire plug. One of these wires doesn't get used on a Cobra. It's used on a GT. So that wire goes to nothing. It ends 5 inches into the harness and it doesn't go anywhere. Then you have 2 other wires. One wire gets constant 12 volts. One wire gets ignition 12 volts. We have both of those at this plug. So I don't think we actually hurt the car. I think more so the reman alternator that I put in was just no good. And I think that's what happened. Honestly, we'll see when the new one comes, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going on. And then I also started pulling apart my whole interior in here. As you can see, the gauge clusters out and everything. Because I read on a forum that if you don't have a battery light, it won't excite the alternator and this whole fucking bullshit. And I'm going to tell you guys, I don't have a battery light. I don't know if I ever had a battery light. Honestly, I can't really remember. But I do know that I do have ignition source 12 volts at that 3-wire plug. So that kind of deletes that theory of that being a problem, because I wouldn't have ignition 12 volts for the exciter wire. So I'm kind of just waiting for parts for Reaper. It just sucks to have this car down at this time of year, because this is the time of year you want this car to work. You know what I mean? You know, I've been going to car meets in Electra, and I love Electra, but she's not supposed to go to car meets. This is supposed to go to car meets, so we definitely got to get this done. So that's pretty much about all I have to update you guys. I mean, as you can see, we have been working, we have been dealing with problems, we have been doing a lot, and I'm tired of releasing videos like that are like boring for you guys. So like, I don't want to like release like, oh, let me install this radio, or let me do brakes on this car. It's not what I want, man. If you guys want videos like that, I'm going to be posting shorts from my work, doing cars at work. I'm going to be posting shorts with my cars, all that type of stuff. But when it comes to actual videos, I want to get like actual content out for you guys is what I want to do. We're almost at 1,800 subscribers. We're at like 1,783 subscribers right now. So I want to start releasing like quality shit for you guys, honestly. Like, I want you guys to want to watch it. You know what I mean? But I wanted to give you guys an update because I have been missing for like a month, at least a minimum. I posted a couple shorts here and there, but it hasn't been much to be honest with you guys. So I just want to give you an update. I'm still alive. I'm still here. We're still working on shit. We're just not posting as frequently because I want to start getting some solid content out for you guys. So when Reaper comes back, we'll probably take that out, go see what we can do, maybe race a couple people, maybe, you know, something. We'll see what happens, but I just wanted to update you guys on everything, and thank you guys for your support like always. I really appreciate it, guys. Drop a comment down below, slap a like up on this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys, I can't say next Friday, but I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. Stay blessed. Later. Second, baby!